Hi guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines, coming to you with a tutorial on how to work on the upper part of the baby sandals that we started to work on several days ago. So it is composed of this back part with this long strap, and also the strap for the middle part that is sewn to this strap here. So that's what we're going to work on today. And the materials that we needed to use for this project is a number 4 worsted weight yarn. Today I'm using this Love Nuts yarn. It is a high bulk acrylic yarn, and for this we usually use a number 4 millimeter or 4 millimeter hook, but since my tension is loose, I often use this 2.75 millimeter one, or a letter C. You will also need some buttons, a yarn needle, and the sole that you have made. So I have this one now, and also a pair of scissors to cut the string. For this project, you will need to know the basic stitches of crochet, and there is a positioning to these baby sandals that you need to take note of. So since for the left piece, since the toe is coming out on the right side, we will put this strap on the right side of the sole, and the bottom is going to be on the left part of it. This strap is going to the left, coming from this right piece here, while the right piece of the sandals, the toe is coming out from the left side. So we're going to put the button on the right side piece, where this strap is coming from the left going to the right, just like so. So that's what you need to know in order to start this project. Okay, so now we are ready to continue working on our baby sandals. You may have made a pair of sole by now. There are two surfaces to this sole. The first have this chain like stitches, while the other has a one strand running along the edges. We're going to work on this chain like ones. So to start to the back piece, we're gonna measure first where to start using a tape measure. We will measure 1.5 length starting from the back. So we can see this now. So we're going to align it, this part here, to the chain like stitches so that we will know where to start. So we're gonna pierce our hook through these two loops here, and that is where we're going to start working the single crochet for the back of this sandals. Okay guys, so now that we know where to start the back part, we're going to pull our string or our yarn through those two loops there, and here we're gonna work on single crochet. So chain one, and right through that same loops we're going to start making single crochets. Okay, you just needed to know where to pierce your hook. So now we have our first single crochet there. Then you're just going to go on working on it around, making sure that you catch the appropriate strands or the right strands. Usually I have used half double crochet in making this back part, but I find working on single crochet much more neater. It makes a neater look. So we're just gonna continue on working on single crochet right through those two loops up until we reach the other side. This part here is pretty tricky because that is where we started the rounds. Okay, so we're just going to do this up until we reach the other side, making sure that the last of it will be aligned to the first single crochet. Okay, so now that we have worked on the single crochets at the back part, so this last single crochet should be aligned to the first one. So all in all, we'll have about 22 single crochets for the back part of the sole or the sandals. So now that we're here, we're gonna work on single crochet back and forth. So we count this as the first one, and we're just gonna work on single crochet back and forth. So chain one, and then work your single crochets, and this will make a neater effect to it. Just make single crochet up until you reach the other side, and there's going to be 6 rows of this, and after that we're gonna work on the strap part, which I think is called an ankle strap. So there should be 22 stitches for this back part here, and to increase the measurement we just needed to go high for your hook size. So now that we reach the last part, we're going to chain one again and work on 4 more rows of single crochet, and I'm gonna catch up with you right before we end that part. Okay guys, so now you may have made the 6 rows of single crochet back and forth for the back part of the sandals. I went ahead and made the other one so that I can show you the left and the right side to it, because it has a different positioning in it, as I said from the start. So now that we're here, I'm just going to make double crochet across. So chain 2, and on this spot we're going to start our double crochet. I use double crochet for this last row so as we can insert the button, because it has a bigger hole in it. So you're just gonna work on double crochet up until you reach this part here, and then I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay guys, so now that we have made most of the double crochet across for the 7th row, so here we're going to chain 16 after this double crochet. So chain 16, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, and then we're going to double crochet across all of those chains. So to begin, we're going to wrap around, and we're going to insert our hook to the 3rd chain from the right, just right here, and then we're gonna work on double crochet across up until we reach the other part. Okay, just going to work on it just like so, and when you reach the last chain you're just gonna connect it, and then you're going to fasten off and cut the string. So just work on double crochet up until you reach the last chain, and this here is going to be is going to be the right side of the sandals. Okay, just continue on. I'm gonna show you how to connect it to the last part. Okay, so it will look like this. Okay, so it's like that. So we're going to connect it here to this part and then slip stitch there, and then you're going to cut your string. Okay, so that's going to be the right side of the sandals. Okay, now we're gonna work on the left of the sandals. So now that you have made the 6 rows of single crochet, we're going to chain 16 first. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So now that we have the 16 chains, we're gonna work on double crochet across it. So yarn over, insert your string to the third chain from the right, and work on your double crochets along all of those chains up until you reach the single crochet ones. Okay, so work on that first, and I'm gonna catch up with you after. So after working on those double crochet across the chain ones, we're going to just continue on working on double crochet, reaching the end of this back part here. So just continue on working on double crochet, and then when you reach the last part, you just needed to cut your string, and that will be the left of the sandals. And then I'm gonna show you next how to work on this front part here. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up with you after that. Okay guys, so now we're ready to continue on with our project. We're going to start with the right part first of the sandals. So since the toe is coming out from the left side, we're going to insert our hook through this part here. So as you can see, there's this middle part here, and there's going to be holes on this part. So we're gonna have to know where to pierce our hook. So make a slip knot, pierce your hook through the hole, these two holes here. Okay, and there we're going to chain, or we're going to slip stitch first, just like so, and then we're going to chain 20. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So now we have 20 chains on our hook, and you will see that this chain is on this side. Okay, so after chaining 20, we're just gonna work on double crochet, leaving the last 3 chains from the beginning. So yarn over and insert your hook to the third chain from the right, and work on half double crochet across, leaving 3 stitches at the end of it. So just work on double crochet across those chains, and I'm gonna catch up with you after that. Okay guys, so now that we have worked on most of the double crochet, Now we are left with 3 chains. So here we're going to double crochet the next one, and on the next one we're going to half double crochet. So half double crochet to the next one, and then the last one, on the last one we're going to single crochet. Okay, then after this we're going to connect or slip stitch to that same holes, just like so, to end that part there. Then next I'm gonna show you how to work the left side. Okay, cut the string like so, and then fasten off. So now you will see that this space is wider than this one. Okay, guys, so now for the left side of the sandals. Okay, we're just going to make it just like the first one. Make a slip knot, and you just need to pierce the hook through that appropriate place. Instead of here in these 2 holes, we're going to insert it through these holes here. We're going to slip stitch there and work on 20 chains again. And just like this one, we're gonna make double crochets back, leaving the 2 wherein we're going to half double crochet and single crochet. Okay, and then after that I'm gonna show you how to sew the front to the strap part, to the ankle strap. Okay, guys, I forgot to show you a trick that I usually do for this project. So right after working on the double crochet across for the front part, so we are left with 2 stitches there. So half double crochet the next one, and then single crochet the next, connect again using a slip stitch backwards. And the trick that I use or do for this is that I leave a long end for sewing. So I cut a long end so that I can use that for sewing the front part to this strap. Okay, I'm going to show you that next. So okay guys, so I have shown you a trick of mine where I leave a very long end coming out from this part of the front piece. So what I usually do is I pass it along the stitches so that it will go to the other side, so that I can use it to sew in this front part to the ankle strap. So I just pass it along a series of stitches until it reaches the end part, the tip. So now that it's here, we're ready to sew it in this strap here. So what we do is we wrap it around that, and we're going to sew it here on the inside, making sure that this part is movable. Okay, so just wrap it around that, and from the inside we're going to sew it. Just whip stitch it on that side or on the stitches there. Just make sure that it is sturdy so it wouldn't come off easily. So it just like so, couple of times, and then we're just going to hide the left string back to those stitches. And that's also what we're gonna do with the first one. And since I didn't make it just like this, we're left with some yarn on our needle. So I went ahead and make a knot and then do that concept to the other one. Okay, just hide the knot. Go ahead and sew it there, making sure that the strap is movable. Then that's it. We're ready to put embellishments on our sandals. But first she needed to put the buttons first. Okay. Put buttons on these parts. Okay. Okay guys, so now that we're in the end of the tutorial, I just went ahead and put some buttons for the sandals. And what you need to do is just insert it through these double crochet, just like so. And that's how it is. I hope you enjoy working on them as much as I enjoy teaching them to you. I'll put on the description box the information needed for this tutorial. And if you have comments or suggestions, please put them on the description box or in the comment box below. That's it from me. Bye for now.